Hi beauties, how's everybody doing? Thanks for joining me, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about some Laura Geller blushes that I have a collection of. So if you're a blush fan, or maybe you're interested in Laura Geller blushes, or seen them, or kind of want to see some of the colors, or maybe you've never heard of her and you're intrigued in just general, then this video will be for you. Her well-known, which seems to always get awards every time, is her baked blushes, which I can totally see why, because they're phenomenal. That was my actual first blush that I had gotten, was a baked blush, and it just kind of started from there, and I fell in love with her blushes, and then it just obviously bloomed from there. I even ended up loving a lot of her other products. So let's get started with the swatches of these blushes. I'll go ahead and try and give you an estimate of how much some of them are. Two blushes, I would have had 2 extra blushes for, except I did give them away. I don't regret it because, you know, I mean, they were really wanting them, and just, you know, I'll maybe repurchase them down the road. I believe they're on her site still, and they're very popular colors on her page. So okay, so anyway, my very first blush I ever got from Laura Geller. Now after that, I can't even remember, because it just exploded from there, so I can't remember. Plus I got kits and different things from her Today Special Value and QVC, and maybe on Ulta or something like that. But my very first blush, here it is, that I ever got from Laura Geller was the Baked Berry blush. Okay, which all her casing, some will have different colors, but that's because some did come in a case or whatever, but the majority of her packaging does have this black kind of casing, and you can see the blush in the window. I think pretty much all of them have that, so, except I see one don't. But so here's her gorgeous blushes. They do have like a little mirror, so if you need that little mirror to look and apply, but you can see the marbled, beautiful, beautiful colors in there. And the berry, just, it does have like those berry tones in there, and then also you can see some of a lighter pink. She designed these. These are actually baked on a terracotta pan, I believe she said, and they are in Italy, like they're baked in Italy, and it is a time process whenever she does these, or has these done, I guess I should say. But they are probably the best baked blushes I know. So this one's berry, okay, and they're very greatly pigmented. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to. Now this one, you can see there's a nice sheen to it, which that's what I like about some of hers. Some of these ones here, you don't even have to bother with a highlight. You just have a nice sheen on there. So this one's berry. This is my very first one, and I fell in love. So you can see the sheen there. Now these are, I have her site here. So these are, I think, where are they at? They're called the Blush and Brighten. They're $27.50. This one, the one I have on my cheek right now, is one of my favorites in her baked collection, which I'll probably have to get a wipe here in a bit. But I'm going to flip them back a little bit. Is her Pink Grapefruit. This one is a very popular one, no doubt, and I can totally see why. Blush and Brighten, it says Pink Grapefruit. Again, same kind of casing, little window. And this one here, you can see all kinds of beautiful colors all marbled in there. It's To me it looks like there might be even, you know, not only do you see the pinks, but like a apricot-y goldness to it. This is one of my favorites, definitely, hands down. So, there it is there. Not flipping the ends off, so pardon. You'll see it's much more of a lighter color than the berry, obviously. But it does have that sheen to it. And these are just so gorgeous. Kind of has that peachy, and you know me with peach blushes, it has more of the peach tone. Well, let's go from here. These came in a kit, which I think she sells them just this way now too, but they did come in a kit, the ones that had this golden casing to them. And I had two other ones, and like I said, I'll get them, I'll just repurchase them and stuff, but this one is in hibiscus. Couldn't even say it. Hibiscus. Okay. Like I said, because real pretty golden casing. And this one here has a little bit of sheen, but it also has a, I don't want to say matte, it's in between. Maybe more satin. So, as you can see, this one has more of a, you know, light beigey tone in there, and then you have some really pretty pink in there. So this one here, it's more lighter, paler color, but it's hibiscus, and it's in the peach family, although you'll see the difference still. It's more peach, like this is more of a dark and deeper peach of a color, or apricot-y color, and this one's more of your lighter one. And it does have a little sheen, but it's a little more of a satin or matte color. So that's hibiscus. Next one I have here is another favorite of mine. I took this with me when I was on vacation in Atlantic City, and I used it the whole entire time I was there. And you couldn't get it for a while, and then now I've noticed it's back. I believe it might even be back on our site. I know it's definitely on Ulta. I've seen it on Ulta. And this one's the Blush and Brighten in Dreamsicle. Again, this is a brown color casing. It's a chocolatey brown color, but it came in one of her kits. I don't know if it's going to show off the brown, but it is of a more chocolate brown. Now I love this one. This is Dreamsicle here. This is one of my favorites too. And you can see it has more of like a hot pink, more lighter pinks, and then there's like yellow undertones in there. So it's just a really beautiful color. Whoops, we'll do this. So like I said, I want to do it on the other side. Not flipping it up, but see, that is gorgeous. This, like I said, I used a lot in the Atlantic City, when we were in Atlantic City, and just love it. And it actually has a peaky, what the heck? Pinky peach undertone. So it's pinky peach. There it is there. Again, there isn't really much of a shimmer. This one seems more of a matte to satin. And it's just such a beautiful color. And like I said, with the pink peach, I always like that for the summertime. So, and this one here is a duo. This is the Ethereal Blush, Ethereal Rose, and Satin Supple Orchid. You know me in purple, and like orchidy, purpley kind of things. Now these split pans, let me double check for y'all, because I believe she has them on her site, which she might even have them on QVC. The Earthreal, they're $31 even is what they are. So these ones are $31 even. They're a split pan. You have, this is the Ethereal color, the Ethereal Rose. And then this is that orchid color. You know me, and purpley, orchidy, any of that kind of stuff. Now the ethereal, she has, you can just get ethereal itself. I don't know if you can just get orchid. I think there's like a high, there's so much variety out there. I'm like a little bit, maybe a little bit more than just a little bit. I'm quite behind on some of her newer stuff, but don't worry, I'll catch up. But the ethereal you can get just all by itself. I should have brought it out here. Why I didn't, I have like real small little that came in like this whole set, and you had like these little miniatures, and some people use it just to use as a blush, or just kind of up above on the cheekbone, you know, just it's a little versatile of whatever you'd want to do with it. So the ethereal is on this side, and I'm gonna swatch that one first. You can see there's no sheen to this one, and it's just your baby pink, like a pale pink color. Right there it is. Very pretty, very soft, very pretty, very nice color. And then the orchid, which is on, of course, this side here. You know me. Whee! Look at that. Bam. Now that has the, as you can see, the sheen on it. And yes, I went bam. Bam. Okay, I'm getting weird. I'm kind of hungry, so I gotta make fettuccine. I'm making fettuccine Alfredo for today. We're doing Italiano, or however you want to say. But there it is. You know, I think I lied. I think this one's my favorite. It's so hard for me to really honestly say, so I said which one out of them all. It is very hard. I do go back to pink grapefruit a lot of times. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just, you know, but look at that orchid color. And you can do them together, obviously, like if you want to put this down first and then put that on top, over top. Like if you want to put the ethereal like on your cheekbone, like up above a little bit, and then have the orchid below, or you can just do the orchid and then put the ethereal on top of the orchid, you know, but just very gorgeous. So that one is that. There's several colors that she has in this collection, which, let me double check and see. Ethereal, by the way, if you get it by itself, is $31, if anybody's interested. Okay, these are the baked monochromatic something blushes. They're a little bit different, but she has several different colors. I don't have them all. I only have this one. It came in a kit. I believe there might be 2 other colors she might have added to it, but this one is it's baked blush in Bora Bora, and there it is. There, as you can see, it's not marbled as much, but it's still of a baked blush. There it is there. Guess we see a theme here, don't we? Pink. What is wrong with me? Pinks and peaches. And of course orchid though, but as you can see, that is a peach color. Love it. It's a real pretty color for summer. So that's Bora Bora. You can see right there. Okay, did I tell you how much that was? Did I? No, I did not. $27.50 for those. So, okay. Now here's some interesting ones that I have here that she had in some kits. And I did get every single one of them because I just love the whole concept of the whole thing. They are baked. I do have all three. They come in these white cream, more cream color containers, packaging. These are called the Baked Cheek Dreams Highlighter and Blush. This one's in Vanilla Peach Cobbler. And let me double check to see. Hello, where am I? I think these are $29.50. So, okay, so these are $29.50. And what I love about these is, yes, you get a highlighter, you get a blush, and then you get a bronzer. And this one's, like I said, it's in the Vanilla Peach Cobbler, so the blush is more of a peach tone. So there's the highlight there. Just a nice highlight. I know she's well known for her French vanilla, so whether that one is French vanilla, I don't know, because I don't have it. I would like to get the French vanilla or the vanilla highlight, but there it is there. It's not no shimmer, no sheen, or, you know, none of that kind of stuff. It's just a nice highlight to lighten up. So if you're somebody that doesn't like any kind of shimmer or any of that kind of stuff, this would be the one you'd want to get them, because this highlights just like a matte highlight. Okay, so next we're going to go into the blush. Don't want to go. It's a little bit hard to kind of dunk into them, I will admit that part, but I do have some brushes to use. So there is, like, now you can see there's shimmer on this blush. That's the peach color. And as you notice, her blushes and everything is all very pigmented. So there it is there. You can see the nice sheen. So you can see the highlight and, you know, that kind of together. So obviously you wouldn't be putting it that bright on your cheek, but I'm just trying to give you, you know. And then there's the bronzy color. So where do we want to go? Bronzy color. So there's the bronze color. And it is a very nice bronze. There's a little bit hint of some shimmer there, but it's not like extreme bad or anything. I would say the blush has the more shimmer to it. So that's the whole Peach Cobbler one. The Baked Cheek Dreams Highlighter and Blush Neapolitan is this one here, which, you know, like the ice cream, you have the chocolate, and I think this might have been the first one that came in her kit, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is the Neapolitan one, so, you know, if this one's more the one you're interested in. Again, same thing, just different coloring there. The bronzer looks a little more darker. Obviously the blush is more of a pink tone. So, okay. There's the highlight, which most of these highlights do seem almost about the same. So whether they are, like I said, I don't have her vanilla. I know a lot of people love her vanilla highlight. It's a very popular product, but I don't have it. Okay, so there it is there, which, like I said, you can see it doesn't have the, I'm going to guess probably why she did that was obviously because if the blushes do have some shimmer to them, you're not going to want a whole shimmer line going down, you know. Okay, let's get the blush. Like I said, it's like a pink color. And yes, I have used these, and these are wonderful and very nice, travel friendly too, because you have everything there, your blush, your highlight, and your bronzer. So I like that factor. This is a very pretty pink color. I really like this. So there's your highlight on top, and then the blush. And then the bronzer is more, like I said, of a darker tone. I kind of like this bronzer the best out of them, kind of how it works for me. but that's just me, you know. Did I mix? I think I mixed color in there by accident, but there it is there. So it is more darker. There it is. None of them really look too shimmery sheen. The peach one from the peach color one was the one that seemed more. So that's them there. That's the Neapolitan one. Alright, and then the last one from that collection is the Baked Cheek Dreams Highlight and Blush in Banana Split. So this one is Banana Split, and there it is. As you can see, the bronzer is way much more different. It has like pink tones. It's almost like her, if you've ever seen her baked, what is it called? Bronzer, baked bronzer, balance and bronze, something like that. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's kind of marbled like that. Of course, in the middle there, I would say that's more of a purple tone, so like another kind of orchid tone. And then your highlight, which I like that she does give you more of the highlight, because obviously that you're gonna, I mean, and the other thing is with these blushes of Laura Geller, and I've even done it myself, is you can use them as eyeshadows if you really want to. This one would be really great because you have your highlight, and then you could have your color, and then you'd have the part where you just want to get in your crease and, you know, darken it up in there a little bit. These ones here would be, you know, very versatile. You could do that for your eye look and then put your whole blush, you know, just your, boom, ready to go. And like I said, I think the highlights are all the same, so maybe, you know, to me they seem all the same. This one might seem a little bit lighter of a color, but maybe not. But there it is there. Well, hello there. Yes, my little sweet petunia kitties up there. Then we have the orchidy color, I would say. Oh, 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 oh. It's been a while since I've used these, so it's like, isn't it funny, like, if you haven't used some for a while, it's like you go through that whole thing again, like, just you fall in love all over again kind of thing. So there it is there. And I just love this one. Look at that. I've used Banana Split quite a bit, I know. Out of the three, I would say the Banana Split and the Neapolitan were the two that I gravitated the most to, because I do have quite a few peach. But you can see there's a nice sheen. And the bronzer. And as you can see, wow, as you can see, the bronzer's more shimmery kind of a thing. Listen to me, shimmery kind of a thing. See, it has more, to me, to me, it is more like a blush, or I would use it as a blush. I don't think I would use it as the bronzer in this one too much, because it looks peach color to me. Yeah, it has some sheen. So it's almost like I have two blushes and a highlighter in that one. But I'm not complaining, because I love me some Laura Geller. So, alright. Then the last two I did show not long ago in a haul of mine. So they are relatively new to me, and I believe out there. She has some other ones, like she has, like I said, she has like an ombre one I want to get. The pink one looks gorgeous. I've seen Diana Mary and a couple other beauties that are here on YouTube show it and swatch it, and just gorgeous. So, but these two I showed in the haul, and this one here came in a kit. It's the Baked Elements Blush in Sienna, and this is such a gorgeous one. I used this 3 or 4 times now already for this year, and it's one of the ones where, I mean, as you can see, just, you know, stop and just look at that. It's just so pretty. I think I said that in my last video when I was showing it, but, and then you open, and there's like your little brush and stuff there, does have like the mirror there, so it's a little different container than the other ones are. So, and yes, this one is such a beautiful peachy, orangey color. Just gorgeous for the summertime, especially like right now. Beautiful, beautiful. That I think would be even gorgeous on your eyes. Like something like me, like that has the hazel green color eyes and stuff. Just gorgeous. So I think that would be awesome. And there it is there. It's very pretty. Very nice sheen color. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. I love it. And then my new other favorite, I love these, is her Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in Rose Water. Now she has, I guess, papaya. And then she has another color. Doggone, can I think of it? No, I can't. But these are just something else. This is I don't know if I want to say the most gorgeous pink that she has so far, but I think I want to lean to that. I think I do. Because I just love the pink color that comes from this. Oh, just, yeah. Now that, let's just take a moment and just, you know, that is really beautiful. So she's even outdone herself even more so as she's going. And I just think that is such a gorgeous pink color. Very, very pretty. So that is all at my blushes, which, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. Mind you, that's small compared to what I've seen other people have, so imagine that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some more and try and get some of her other ones. There's quite a few in the gelato, these gelato ones or whatever, if that's how you say it, gelato I think. I would definitely want to get some more of those because I really like the way they go on in this rose water. It's just to die for. I mean, it's just amazing. The elements, the baked elements, she does have in her baked elements collection now, which I do have a foundation. I did a review. It's more of a liquid foundation. Just, I love it. I had it in my last video that I had done where I was talking about the e.l.f. little pots. And then she has the baked foundation. Similar, like she has Balance and Brighten, you know, it's baked and stuff and whatever, and I use that constantly. She has a baked elements sort of like that. It's not swirled or not, doesn't have all the different colors, it's just like as one. I haven't tried that, so I can't really say much about it or anything like that. I might try and get it in the future and give it a whirl and give it a try. But my first passion from getting from her, and her eyeshadows. Her eyeshadows are another thing that are amazing, and I only have very few, and it's a shame I do because, but I think I just go hoggy on the blushes, but I really would like to get some of her eyeshadows now too, because she has some really amazing eyeshadows that you can do wet or dry, and they are just, they're phenomenal too. So alright beauties, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and don't forget, if you'd like to continue and keep up with me, you can subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and be a part of my beauty family. Also, you can come and join me on Twitter, on Facebook if you'd like to. And I believe that's about it right now. So, yeah. I believe that's it. So thanks so much, beauties, for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. And I will put links down below for Laura Geller's site and the Ulta. So I'll put the Ulta and Laura Geller's and the QVC, so you can go and check it out and stuff. So, and kind of see what all kind of goodies she has if you haven't really checked her out yet. I highly recommend. Laura Geller is, I would say, pretty much like in the running, like second favorite of the high end for me. I love her products. I think she is a phenomenal lady too out there. I really wish and hope that she does get back into New York. She did have a shop there, and it closed down. Nothing bad of any reasons. I think just, I think she wanted to bigger and better even more bigger and better things, and I'm sure she'll do that for us. So, because I'm always hoping when I go on my trip to New York that I could go into her little store that she always had. But if you're in New York, you can definitely, I know there probably has to be an Ulta there, and you definitely could probably get some in Macy's, because she actually has some of her products at Macy department stores too. So she's just spreading everywhere, like a little butterfly. So, alright, beauties, thanks so much, and I really appreciate it. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next video.